A few days ago, Fort Wayne Mayor Tom Henry sat down with me to discuss 2018. I started the interview talking Red River trash pickup. Are you sticking your neck out for Red River more than maybe the rest of the city's comfortable with?
They took over on January 1st, and if you remember, right after that, we got a pretty severe snowstorm. The Red River now is down to almost where their predecessor was as far as misses on a weekly basis. I don't think I stuck my neck out any more than any other administrator would have. I think we've just tried to give them a chance to correct situations that in some cases were beyond their control, and they appear to be moving in the right direction.
Well, I guess there were two ways to play it. There's the leadership way and then the political way, and politically, being the most patient person in town may not always be
well, that
popular.
Is true. That is true. But, you know, if we would have attempted to terminate the contract, first of all, we had to find grounds other than just missed. There's got to be some more to the foundation of terminating a lengthy contract. Secondly, had we been successful in doing that, we would have had to hire a new company and start that process all over again. And I'm not sure we wanted to expose our citizens to, again, another lengthy learning process. So I think the decision that we made is going to work out.
Years ago, I think the city's message was that if you're not running with a gang,
right,
you're in a safe city. Fort Wayne is safe. Is
Correct.
that still true, do you
Yes.
think?
I think per capita, our city is very safe. In fact, overall, in 2018, our crime was down about 14–15% overall. Now, we did have an uptick in some violent crimes, primarily homicides. Unfortunately, one of the areas that showed an increase in homicides was in domestic situations, and there's not much we can do about that. But even with all of that, Fort Wayne is an extremely safe city if you look at our population and the amount of crime that we have.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't look at 2018 and say, you know, I'm sorry for the loss of your mom.
Oh, thank you.
What's the biggest thing she taught you?
Probably more than anything, charity. My father was a social worker, and I do have 16 brothers and sisters, and I think every one of us, in our own way, we try to give back to the city. Fort Wayne's been very good to our family. We never had a lot of money growing up, but we never did without, and we were always proud of our city, and my father and mother both tried to instill in us that that should continue not only with us, but with our children as well.